people, as you know, there's no better place to be at a time like this than to be here.
Obviously, you can say that again. So,
Oh my
we're
God.
here again for it. Let's talk about tomorrow.
Mhm.
You know how we do it. You know how we do it.
So, David, where have you been?
What do you mean? Where am I
No
been?
calls, no messages. I'm sure you don't even
it-
see me in your dreams.
Why would you want to invade my privacy? What are you doing in my dreams?
Don't-
For what?
Don't talk to me again.
You are always whining me. I'm not the
No,
one.
don't talk to me. What do you mean
I
by
am not-
invading your
I am
privacy?
not the one there, so I beg. Please move on.
Okay, so today we want to talk about this problem, this thing that is going on in our society. Men killing women. And it's as absurd as it sounds.
Honestly.
But so many names comes to mind
Yeah.
when you talk about men killing women.
Yeah.
And for the case of recency bias, we're going to be focusing on Christiana Idowu. Yes, we have to rest, please. And of course, this story comes to mind because it's recent. It caused a lot of conversations online, like so many angry women, and I kind of understand the anger. So we'll start from the story, right?
To give the viewer a little bit of
Backstory.
What we know is that she's a student of the Federal University of Agriculture, Abeokuta for now, and she was doing her IT in the University of Lagos. So she was coming from Ikorodu to Unilab. On this unfortunate day, she was supposed to be on her way to her IT place, and it started raining. And the suspect, she just went to a shop to hide from the rain, and because they are church members, they grew up together. The Lord are inside, and long story short, he wanted to have his way. He probably killed her before he called for ransom. He tried to get some money, got the money. It was really messy and a very, very painful incident. And we're going to try to talk about it today. And before we dive into it, we never ever do this alone, is what you know. So I'll be introducing the people on set with us today. So to my right, it's my namesake and my guy. Welcome to the show.
Nice to be on the program.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And by my left,
Yeah, your left.
we have Idowu.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
Are you shy?
He's obviously very shy.
Okay, I will also have
Barrister.
yes.
It's a pleasure to have you, sir.
We're very
Every time.
excited to have you here today.
So this situation, I know it is very sensitive. It is not something we can just, gloss over.
Yeah.
To start with, Barrister,
Yes.
I'm coming for you.
Yes.
Don't say it like that.
I just feel like we need some level of authority.
Yes.
What is your takeaway first off?
Yeah, my take is that murder is a heinous crime.
Yes.
Okay, and it's punishable by death, death by hanging under our laws. So anybody who intentionally kills or anybody who commits murder with the intent, who kills anyone with the intent to actually put that person to permanent rest, it's an offense of murder. Anyone who mistakenly kills somebody who had no intention to kill, but call involuntary murder or what is called manslaughter. Punishment is life imprisonment. Okay, so in this case, there have been a series of cases where guys have been killing girls.
Yes.
This is one of it.
Yes.
Even though this one has an element of kidnapping.
Yes, it does.
And ransom.
Yes.
Eventually, death occurred. So it's not far-fetched from the cases we had before, like the David West that killed women, a lot of women. Boy was called from River State.
What was reported was 15 women.
15 women.
15.
Now, this person on that reference now killed 3 from reports. The sister, one other girl, and this.
His ex-girlfriend,
and this. So, it is a case of serial murder. Okay. And we have a lot of people who are like that. That is why recently I think it was the American embassy or one of the embassies. They now check Facebook posts when you are making an application for visa, because you can see the traits of some of those things on Twitter posts, Facebook posts, social media, and generally. You can actually find the intent
sorry
of the
for
man's
cutting
heart.
you there. What you said, I just feel like it's necessary for me to point it out. His username on Twitter, on X now, is Ski.
Yes.
It looks so, it doesn't make any sense here.
Yeah.
It was after this incident, people that are anime fans, people that watch Japanese anime, and I don't know what other Asian country produces a lot of the animes people watch in our country now. He said it means serial kill, someone that enjoys it. That was and we didn't know it was looking us in the face.
Looks are not even count. You see, the intent of the heart of man is quite. Some people have dark origin. Some persons were abused. Some are outright misogynists. And some have this appeal to see women in anguish. And it's satanic.
Yeah.
And they are sprinkled all over society. Their parents can't even help them. Society can't help them.
Okay,
even medicals, psychology, whatever, cannot help them. So what they do is to look for a way to get a girl along to a reclusive place. And the next thing they kill, the Idowu story, lured her for a job interview, killed her almost immediately.
It's like
can I say something
so
real
it's
quick?
a terrible thing to society.
Can I say something real quick?
By all means.
Yeah, so since this person we're talking about actually killed his first victim when he was 17.
Yes.
And just this week, we've been, trending hashtags for a girl that was sleeping in her house. A 50-year-old boy went to her house, used pestle to destroy her head and everything, and raped her. This child is just 15.
It was just a 15-year-old boy.
And of course, we've had people calling for, they should get rid of the child, because if you can have the heart, the mind
They're saying
to
they
do
shouldn't
such.
treat him as a minor.
Because the person, this person that has gone
ahead
ahead to kill 3 women killed his first victim when he was 17. Obviously, he wasn't an adult at the time.
Yes, he was.
So, of course, do we not see that there's a pattern every time we say, this person probably had a reason for doing this, and because he mentioned probably background, parents and all that, but as a 15-year-old child hitting a girl and raping a person that is bleeding at 15, do you know how worse? Because I maybe you would say, maybe his parents are not, imbibing good morals in him and all that.
At this point,
but
should we say it's a question of morals?
No parent teaches a child to go kill.
I think even without a parent,
these are traits.
Conscience.
The reason why I'm asking this question is because people are saying that the guy should be taken back to the society, but he should be rehabilitated and all that. But is that even visible?
Online.
That's what people are saying, but that's not what the law is saying. Or that's not what the law is.
Under the law, he's a minor.
He's going to go through. Yes, he's under the law as a minor, but the law did not say he should be taken back to society.
Yeah.
So what is the difference now?
It's like statutory rape.
Adult or now
for an adult to face trial.
Is a child. He's not going to face trial.
For an adult to face trial.
But he being a child now.
If he's a child, they will take him through the remand home, where he's not going to go back to his parents. He's going to go through a lot of therapy.
Therapy.
Yes. We'll go through a lot of therapy. But in the case we're talking
therapy
about,
to what end?
The therapy for rehabilitation.
To be, what's the word? By extension, later in the future.
He'll be reintegrated now.
Into the society.
He's not going to be killed. It's not going to be killed.
This is exactly the bone of contention online. It is causing a lot.
Yes, it's not going to be killed.
Emotional reactions.
The reason it's not going to be killed is because he committed the offense at what age?
15.
At 15.
He hit her head. She was bleeding from her head. Why she was bleeding?
A 15-year-old can commit murder. You are only criminally exonerated from crime in Nigeria when you are below 12.
Oh,
yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
So he cannot be
You know
exonerated
that.
from murder.
Do you know that?
But if he's below 12, he can't be exonerated. A 12-year-old and below cannot commit an offense.
So when you say
So
you
once you're
cannot
above 12,
okay.
once you're above 12,
Okay.
you will face trial.
Okay.
You will face trial because in R versus Bangaza, let me give you a case. In R versus Bangaza, he committed that offense, when he was a minor. Okay. And trial commenced. So upon conviction, he was already an adult. And he was convicted based on his current position.
As an adult?
Yes. So they went on appeal and the case dragged up to the point where it was established that if at the point of committing the offense, you are below 12, then you can be exonerated. But if at the point of committing the offense, whether upon conviction you are 18, 20 or whatever, you will be lying.
So to tilt the conversation to another part of what's the word? Some people online, women especially, people that are feminists, they are very vocal. And this situation happening now, you can understand that they are angry and very tense.
They have genderized it.
They've turned it to gender war. Let me finish. I know it's sensitive area for you.
No, go ahead.
So they're saying men don't have the culture of holding other men accountable for what they do. What do I mean? One of the ways they try to pitch that thought is the fact that every girl has a story of sexual abuse. Most girls.
Yes.
And no guy ever knows anybody that has done it before.
They call it bro code.
Bro code. David, does bro code reach that area?
It doesn't.
It doesn't.
It does not at all.
It should
not to one man, you will say. Many guys will not open up to anyone.
But these are the issues. These are the issues. These are the reasons why the feminists are speaking up, because it really starts with you. You know that your friend, because let's take it for instance, the guy that killed his sister. His parents knew he killed his sister. He has killed somebody before, and he's been burying them in his house with his parents. So you cannot tell me that they do not know that this guy killed his sister.
We can give them a benefit. We don't know for a fact if they know. If they knew.
They don't know. But
it's possible.
Okay, he does not have friends. You have friends that make perverted comments about women.
Yeah.
That's how it starts.
Yeah.
You cannot call out your guy that's, this comment you're making about this woman is not good. You have friends that speak very
very condescending.
Yes, about women. That's how it starts. It starts with hate. Let me give you an instance. Somebody makes a post on Twitter and then you say, when I catch you, the first thing I'll do is to R-word you. And you're not thinking of any other thing. You're just thinking that, I'm going to rape you. That's the first thing that you think of. And these people have people that follow them. You go to the comment section, you see them that's supporting him. Exactly, that's supporting him. So these are the issues. If you cannot call out your friends that you know that, this is my guy. Person go tell you, this girl come back. People openly say, I paid this girl, make she come on. She can't say she don't they do, but you know, these are guys. Guys have this conversation, but you're not calling out your guys.
What do you think about our culture of calling out other guys for wrongdoing? Do we cover up for ourselves too much?
No, we do not.
We do not.
Speak for yourself.
Okay, let's see. Why I say so is because first we know that guys are not prone to violence. Something happens in any relationship. If there's a violent part, it mostly comes from the guys.
Yeah.
And also, guys are not to bottle up their feelings. There is very little or no guy out there who would commit this kind of offense and go and spread it like good news. They would most definitely want to keep it to themselves. And as a guy, if I see my guy is down, I will most definitely want to talk to him. But he's not going to confide in me that, this is what I did.
Before it gets to the level of...
Before it gets to that level of order,
killing or
there are other things. There are more guys. There are more guys who fail to caution their friends or call them out than the ones that are just a sprinkle of it that can call out your friends. This is
we should actually say the
address
truth.
it.
That's the truth.
Yes.
Because a lot of guys, we know that we have this culture of we are together. Bro code, like you rightly mentioned. There are a lot of things that happen that I have friends that when we say we go out for an outing now and you don't have what they want you to wear in that outing and he has it, he will give it to you. And he will even tell people that I'll see the way this guy fine in that shirt. He won't let people know that he gave it to you. So that level of
trust,
togetherness, trust. Some people extend it to other very immoral.
Not like women have a problem with bro code, but they have a problem when bro code is extended to cover crime.
Yes.
Should it be?
Yes.
Why do we? Why is
it's lack of accountability?
I feel like,
but we also say it's
I feel
women that run.
like, I feel like when we talk about this accountability, I don't just think it's limited to men. Actually, yes, it's okay because men have their conversations, and of course you call out your bros. But then we also have parents who condone this attitude. Like, you have someone that lives with you, you know that your husband abuses this child, but you won't say.
That is a society problem. It's more like,
of course,
women also feel that in the case of abuse, when you speak out in the long run, to stigmatize the child,
and the shame is the family.
They want to conceal it. But I think that is wrong too. That is why if you look at Lagos State criminal laws, it says that where you find out that an abuse is ongoing and you fail to report, you are an enabler.
Exactly.
And yours is 3 years in prison.
I think you should say that again.
Yes,
so that our viewers.
Yes, if you, of course, it's under the law now. You have accomplices, you have accessories after the fact, and you have an enabler. And enabler
so I just mind my business, no deal.
No, it's not. That's crime by omission. There's crime by commission and crime by omission. You are a secondary offender. When you see the wrong thing going on and you're not able to say that, so you are an enabler. But if you provide an apartment, an accommodation, or anything that aided the other party to commit the crime, you're an accomplice.
I'm living in an apartment, and I hear my neighbor beating his wife every night.
Yes.
And I say, I beg, now money I can't fight for the
You did not report.
I did not report.
And it's a case of domestic violence.
Yes, I know.
Yes. Am
I liable?
If investigation reveals that, you will be a party to that.
Wow.
Yes.
Interesting.
Yes, you'll be a party. You are an enabler. You are
to hear your thoughts.
Yeah.
Bro code, me and you, we are guys. To watch football, there are a lot of stuff we have in common. You get me?
Yeah, I get you.
So the question of shame, do you covering each other up?
There are certain things you cover up for your guy, but if you know it's something that is very, very bad, you have to say something out. Because I can't look at my guy saying, okay, like now, my guy has this babe he's seen. And okay, he has another one, he wants to go and cheat on.
Cover up the one.
No, that one I can't.
It's none of your business,
I won't say. I won't say it's my business at that point, because like when he comes back to the
that's a very long
conversation.
It's a long
It hasn't landed, right?
Let him land.
He has his girlfriend and he's cheating. I'll have to say something because I'll have to say something to his girl.
To his girl?
Yes.
Wow.
Why you like if you know you want to cheat, if you know you want to cheat or do something, why not just break up?
I think this is
I think why there shouldn't he's right. Why are you drawing?
No, we're not talking. It's wrong. Yeah, I like the fact that you have a gut. I'm not saying the girl and say you don't want that. So my friend they do.
In most cases, if you call, there will be report of violence, and it's not the girl, it's you and your guy. At the end of the day, if you get what I'm trying to say.
I understand that.
So I feel you.
This bro code started with this series, How I Met Your Mother. And I've actually taken my time to read the bro code. 169 of it or so.
Is there a code?
There is a book.
There's a book
Yes.
for broke.
Wow.
About every single thing.
And in that
Who are the
book,
people
there is
that
a
said
part that talks about intervention. When you see your guy going the wrong way, you intervene.
That is it. You have
That's
to
part of
intervene.
putting him to track.
Yeah,
But what I'm saying is,
Keep that on
what I'm
that
saying,
topic.
if your guy and murdered someone, for example, should you remain protecting him? And I say it's wrong.
I think
Of
where
course.
we
And
should
I
start
won't
from,
go far.
that is the most realistic. When your guy makes some types of comments, when you are
About
playing
women.
PS5 at home, and this girl passes by, and it's like, me I don't hold am when people know they. You know that kind of statement.
see,
Some guys will laugh.
Yes.
It's different when you say something like, make a catch this girl.
No, that make I catch this girl now. For most guys,
It
because of
means-
context, I'm a guy. And I mean, there is consent. I've spoken to her. I don't whine and she don't grieve for me. That's the catch I'm talking about. Some people, consent, they don't give a hoot whether there's consent or not. That is animalistic. Only chicken run after that.
Now this guy
Yeah.
I'm talking about, not accused, they have friends.
Yes.
Presumably.
It's a
Yes.
student too.
Okay, so presumably, so now the question is, how much of his displays or actions that the friends are aware of?
Mm.
Is it possible that one or two of them that know that the guy needs help, that is a serial killer, one or two of them, if his friends were people who are accountable, perhaps they would have looked for a way to draw him out of it, if they can. But if it's habitual, something that, of course, he has a pedigree, has killed 2 before. So if you have killed 2 before, what is there to kill another?
I feel.
You understand? So
But-
his friends too,
Mm.
in as much as you cannot legally, because it's not their responsibility actually to be looking after him. He's an adult like any other of them. But if they know some things,
Mm.
they should have at least helped him out. Because this is habitual. This is not just what he's talking
Help
about.
him out or even reporting.
Okay,
I
but
see.
before we go, I kind of have like a question for you.
Mm.
So we already know that we actually have like a femicide going on in Nigeria.
Yeah.
Yes, because every other week, I'm not exaggerating,
Well,
every other week, it's either there's a rape or somebody kill
Yeah.
woman.
yeah.
It's not just in Nigeria, it's like everywhere. Like in Uganda, a man burnt his girlfriend.
I don't know if you heard anybody here heard the story.
Rebecca chapter.
Yeah.
So
He
it's,
said that put petrol on.
yeah, so it's
Yeah.
just really crazy. But
She
like,
passed.
my question is there something that the government can do? I know maybe we don't have a working government in Nigeria, but
No, if you commit offense in Nigeria, you know Nigeria is working.
There's-
If you kill somebody in this country, this country works. So, man, as they are for. Sorry, those who committed the offense, they were all sentenced to death by hanging. You understand?
But is it like that when it comes to women?
Of course.
Are they
there is
proactive when
they-
it comes to women?
No, you could say they are not proactive.
That's the
Because
point I'm coming
the issue
to.
of being proactive, see, let us not even mention the West here. The West is worse.
Yeah.
We are far better off in, even, you can't even mention South Africa. Don't even go there. The most civilized country, most first world country, have more reported cases of either this gender murder
Yeah.
here or there.
Yeah.
Even in Nigeria,
Yeah.
you remember the lawyer in Ibadan that
Yeah.
stabbed the husband 6 times.
Yeah,
Killed him.
yeah,
The one in
yeah,
Lagos.
yeah.
2 cases in Lagos at that time, 2009,
Yeah.
2010.
Yeah.
So it's just that since the conversation has moved from the actual offense into gender,
Yeah.
and we're calling up cases,
Yeah.
we'll excavate both male and female
Of course.
for balance.
Yeah.
Okay. That is not to say we're trying to justify that murder. But we're saying that this thing cut across in a way. The one in Ibadan, the lady stabbed the husband 12 times in the chest. You understand? So these are traits and character issues. What government can do in the case under reference is not anywhere in the world. Government have not been able to eliminate crime. Government can bring crime to the barest minimum. And the kind of crime they can bring to the barest minimum are crimes that are instigated by need, by hunger. Those are the ones government can bring to the barest minimum. The ones that are instigated by habitual
Being
wickedness.
Cycle.
Government may not really have control, but it's being a psychopath of the rest of that. Government can have 1 or 2 hospitals where they go and address those issues. But the core is that these people need certain kind of help other than survival needs. And those help, government is still battling with how to get people who are unable to survive to come to life. Then it's a tall order. But the human entity itself, people around the religious institution, all those institutions that are supposed to uphold moral values, how much are they doing in that area?
Actually,
Yes.
Well, I feel like the society is already like experiencing like a decline
Yes.
in morality.
Moral values.
Yes, there's
That's
there's
another conversation.
yeah. So it's like the people that you want to be held accountable might not even be like able to do that anymore.
Then you find this case where sometimes I blame guys who go after a lady to the point where they want to take her life. You have to do this, you have to do that.
Obsession.
Then ladies too must find a way to stay away from meeting a guy in remote places.
But if you're going to that,
No, hold on. Now there's a reason. There's a reason. I'm
so let's
going
not
there.
go
Sorry,
there.
if you
Hold
see
on.
that,
There's a reason I'm going there. Hold on. You
They'll
cannot.
come for your neck.
You cannot. I know whatever they think. The issue is, I'm not saying women should not meet girls.
Women should not meet
Women should not
men.
meet guys.
Mm.
Don't collect money from a guy in the name of I'm coming to see you, and then you just took the money to solve problems. Don't do things like that, okay? Because you don't know the anger threshold of the adverse party, what he can do when he has been short change. You don't know. So, and you find a lot of girls doing that.
Degree of
Send me this money, send me that. You
You
collect the money, you fail to go. You are as a thief as any other person. But no, that's fraud. You understand? Don't do it.
It's not shifting blame.
No, I'm not saying it's shifting
And vice
blame.
versa.
I'm not saying
and vice
it's
versa.
shifting blame.
There are some women that send money to guys to come and perform certain functions. And you need those functions. You collect the money and you're not there. If you are the same as a contractor that took money and didn't do the job. You understand? No, there's no difference.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. Then, for the person is always insisting, you are seeing him for the first time. He's always insisting that you come to a remote place where you are taking like 4 different bikes and enter Kenny. I'm not sure if you're coming back.
Why would you do that?
Don't be doing that. They
I
go
think
back
in
to
itself,
but like,
that's suggestive.
No, let's be honest.
suggestive.
Let's be honest. I don't even think that when you take a look at the crimes statistically, it's really not just strangers. It is people you know, your friends, your boyfriend, your husband.
It's another
Because
conversation.
these are the people I trust. I'm trusting my boyfriend. He's not a stranger. I'm not entering a stranger's car.
You see the bigger problem
The
here?
15-year-old guy, wait.
The bigger problem is not the killing. The bigger problem is what she's doing now. When you tell a girl that she's not, why will you say that? Why will you say she's not ready? That's a big problem. It's not your mother. It's the insensitivity, the lack of security, the lack of surveillance.
So no, that's
As
not,
a person,
that's not what I'm trying to
that's
say.
a big.
What
That's
you
for one.
if I'm not saying the bigger picture, the bigger picture here is that the 15-year-old girl was in her house. She didn't go to meet this guy.
This is a general. I'm giving a general case.
Yeah, but like when you say like that, I'm also trying
There are
to say
certain
that
circumstances that
you really cannot
compromise.
protect yourself enough.
This one,
Women are already at risk.
Yeah, no, I
They
know.
grow up.
Walking on
I
the
have a
road.
friend that will grow up together. She can close both her eyes and sleep beside me. She can tell her parents I'm not coming.
But that is you. It doesn't
No,
mean
I'm
that
saying,
there are people that
what if I'm psycho? She wouldn't know. Like, how would we? What I'm trying to say is that we cannot entirely.
That's what I'm also saying, that yes, women cannot protect themselves enough. That's what we're basically saying the same thing.
The lines
I'm
are
trusting
blurred.
you. This girl was killed by her brother. If my brother can kill me, how can I protect myself from other people if my brother can kill me? So women are constantly in danger
That's
in the hands of men. That's what you cannot really
that's an
protect yourself
isolated case.
enough.
The case of a guy killing the sister is isolated. What we are talking about is the general.
But
We're
you
looking at it
cannot.
from-
You're making
from saying-
exceptions.
Hold on. We're saying if the murderer exists and he has all this problem within him, can you also put check on yourself? We're not saying you should not go out. We're not saying you should not go out.
People think necessary measures and they still die. The problem here is stop killing women. Stop telling us to protect ourselves. We are protecting ourselves enough.
You cannot make a declaration that stop killing women when you have people who are sick. You understand what I'm saying? If you say it, it won't stop it.
Because there are people that are psychopaths in
but if you put a check on the situation, you're able to read situations.
No, but I feel like we need to wrap up. But let me give you an instance. I've been in a situation where I went to buy something at night, right? Like 7-8 and my street is not like well lit. It's like dark. Tell me why a man I do not know is following me, saying hi, hello. Why? It's late at night, and then you walked with me straight to my house. And then another time I'm seeing you lurking around my house. Now I'm in my house, so I'm not following you come out.
But now you just said stop killing women. If you had said that, well, the man would just stop killing them.
If I told the man, I make her stop, talk to you.
No, hold on.
You don't
I'm using what you are producing here.
Sir, no. When you say I said stop killing women, I'm saying that no, it's not like I'm saying stop telling women to protect themselves. Also tell the men. It's just like saying, don't wear short skirts, don't wear crop tops so that they will not rape you. No, how about telling the guy don't rape women?
Hold on. See, it's both sides. But we are saying that most of the cases we've seen are people who walk their way through death, who walk into it. You understand?
When they fall, my friend help me.
In as much as it is important for you to caution men who do that.
Yes.
To stay away from that kind of behavior. You caution people. Some people say, you were raped, waiting where good, especially police. Yes. I condemn that. That's wrong.
That's wrong.
You are acting as if the man have no self-control or have no faculty. You understand? But at the same time, I noticed there's this motif when you tell some persons that you need to be guarded, just laugh it away, and I see as the problem. They're still going to go. A car stop, you don't know the person before you jump inside.
Those things.
I see. A car will stop, you don't know the person before.
See that.
You just open the door and enter as if, and you are going. So get mind though.
I feel like
you might bring this conversation back.
Yes, we might have to bring the conversation back. But my take here is you never can protect yourself enough from men. Because if you sleep, trouble will come find you for your house. Anyways, that's been our program today on Let's Talk About Tomorrow. We hope this has been a great experience for you, for me, for everyone. And you can join the conversation and also send us a message if you'd like to be on our show. You can subscribe to our social media handles as Enterprise TV 7. Until we come your way again, it's bye from me, from David, from Davey, from Ejiro, from everybody.
Enterprise TV, a tradition of truth.